Hi, one forum is brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, we are taking a look at something interesting going on in the household of Chicco Twala. That is one great guy, music legend in South Africa. Why are we so interested in this story? He has arrested two of his own children, yes, his own sons. We are talking about Murd Twala as well as Chicco Twala. This guy has taken after the name of his father, but still misbehaving or becoming a bad guy. For Murd Twala, you may have heard the name before. Why? Because he played one role or the other, or as a result of his action or inaction, pertaining to the case involving the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, or allegedly, he was at the scene before Senzo Meyiwa was killed, and he was alleged to be one of the people that happened to be the witness of this heinous crime of the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. That is why his name is very famous. But his father, has taken enough from him, so he has decided to arrest him, and he promised that he'll be so happy to see him to be in jail for the rest of his life. Yes, so the case is ongoing. They call the case and they apply for bail, but they are yet to be granted a bail, and the process is still going. They will come to court again in the days to come. Yes, but after the proceeding of court, the first sitting, the media had the opportunity to speak to this great guy, Chicco Twala. He is a very great guy. He's outspoken and he's someone that has been in the media for so long. So he granted interview to the media man and he said a couple of things here. At the point, I was wondering if this man is aware that the case pertaining to Senzo Meyiwa's murder trial is still ongoing, because that is something that he has to speak well in order not to prejudge the outcome of the case, or in order not to be accused of being somewhat contempt of the case. But when it contempt of court, yes, but when it comes to issues like that, when it comes to rights and the legalities of South Africa or even Africa, you can have the freedom to speech, but freedom after the speech, that is what some people cannot be guaranteed, but maybe others can be guaranteed. That is why Chicco Twala spoke fluently about that court case. Yes, now he has made a point that his son, he can say and attest and justify that his son is a thief as well as a drug addict. Yes, I know very well that the system does not allow that, but he said it himself that his son, he can be accused and arrested for being a drug addict, but not a murderer. Yes, that is exactly what Chicco said. So he's arguing that though they are mentioning his son being one of the people that were at the scene before Senzo Meyiwa, the great Senzo Meyiwa, was killed, he is saying that his son is not a murderer. He may be a thief, that one he can say it, as well as a drug addict, but not a murderer. Yes, but it's only the court of competent jurisdiction that can ascertain that and judge or say whatever that the outcome will be of the court. But he has said it, yes, and frankly speaking, should it be that is someone very mean or someone that is a very mere person, by now that person may have been arrested or taken to court or sued for contempt of court. But as things happen. Some people seems to be above the law when it comes to issues like this. Yes, so he has exonerated, or he spoke his part. Yes, he spoke his part. That is how we see it. And when they call on him that what will be his contribution when he's invited to court to testify, he said that no, he's not someone. He was not even at the scene before that very thing happened on that fateful day 2014 when Senzo Meyiwa was killed. And he said that he can go to court because he's a law-abiding citizen of South Africa. You go to court and say whatever, but he does not even know what to say, and the questions that he'll be asked because he wasn't there. But when it comes to his son was there. He admitted that his son was there before the incident took place. That's Murd Twala before the incident took place. But he can speak for himself. He will not be here speaking for his son. But he can say that he's wondering if he will be able, when the son is called to the court, he will be able to speak well, because he has been dealing with drugs for so long. And when he was asked about the number of times that his son has been to a rehab pertaining to coming out of the drug, he said that he has even lost count of it, because he has been in rehab. That's something that he sponsored himself. He took him to rehab for over 30 times, but till today, this guy is still addicted to the drug and he doesn't know what to do. But all that he wants to do now is to see his son in jail for life, or in prison for life, for stealing something that belongs to him. And this, he quantified that they stole a lot of things, or a number of things, and he said that they stole something that is around or even more than 300,000 rand here. That's a lot of money when it comes to South Africa. Yes, it may not be all that big in dollars, but it's a very great amount of money that these guys conspired to steal. Yes, yeah. This whole thing happened. He said that when he was traveling to the United States of America, he left his house help as well as a security man and a CCTV camera on before going. And even before he left, he called his son, Murd Twala and Chicco Twala, and told them that I'm traveling, don't do anything bad. But sadly, you know, these guys have been so notorious all over the world when it comes to thievery or stealing, yes, especially Murd Twala. He said that the younger one, the Chicco wasn't so much interested in stealing or taking things like that, but he doesn't know what happened before he was lured by this guy we are talking about, Murd Twala, to also take part in this crime. So because of that, he decided to arrest the two of them, his own sons. Yes, he arrested them and he want the law to take it, because we are all hoping that this case will learn very well, so that at the end he will get justice for himself as well as justice for his children. Yes, but some are also saying that all that Chicco Twala is doing is just a ploy for him to use something to save the life of his son, because he has been called to be one of the witnesses when it comes to Senzo Meyiwa's case. That case is still ongoing, so we will not delve so much into it. Yes, so some are also alleging that it's just a style or tactics that Chicco Twala is using just to cover up for his son. But let's see how this thing will bounce back. For now, these two guys we are talking about, Murd Twala as well as Chicco Twala, they are in prison and are waiting trial. The trial process is on. Maybe one day he may be granted bail or something like that. But let's see how this whole case. But for their father, he is determined that he wanted two of them to be prosecuted and sent to jail for many years to come, so that he'll be out of the streets and he's a nuisance to people, going about stealing people's things just to be able to survive or get money to buy drugs and things like that. He's not so happy. This is a very broken father. Yes, you can all say it there. You can all say that this is a very broken father, a father that tries so hard, works so hard, have achieved a lot for himself, but unfortunately, his sons are not helping him. And he said, which was so sad about it, he said that his son have been on drugs for many years now. Yes, the year that he mentioned is so astonishing, because looking at the year or the age of this guy, we are talking about Murd Twala, the number of years that they have been on drugs until today is not his. That means it's something that he started for so long. And don't forget, this guy Murd Twala, yeah, he happened to be the girlfriend of Zandi Kumelo, that is a sister to Senzo Meyiwa's former girlfriend. We are talking about Kelly Kumelo, that's Auntie Kelly Kumelo. So this is why we have to bring in the killing or the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, because all these people, you can talk about Zandi Kumelo as well as Kelly Kumelo and this Murd Twala, they were all present, allegedly present, and it has been confirmed by even his father that they were present before Senzo Meyiwa was killed. And even recently, the defense lawyer made mention of something about their presence and how they were even held. All these ones are all allegations. So that is why we are interested in this case, that we want to see how this case will. We only pray that maybe if he's able to be in jail, he will be out of the way of drug, and he will be able to be in a sound mind when he's called to testify before the court of competent jurisdiction pertaining to Senzo Meyiwa's case. He can say his part, because we want justice for Senzo Meyiwa. But the breaking news is this man, Chicco, that is Chicco Twala, has arrested his own son, two sons, and want them disciplined and sent to jail for life or for a long year to come, so that he can be free, because he has taken enough and is no more ready to be a father of these bad guys when it comes to them being outside. He wants to be their father, but they have to be in prison. Let's see how this whole case will pan out. These are people very mighty and very powerful, so when it comes to things like this, at the end, maybe they may be pardoned or taken out. But let's see how all this case will pan out for us to see justice for the old man himself also. Yes, very old man. He's been around. You can see him. He's still young, but he's an old man. He's been around for so long. So let's see and wait, frankly, so that he can get justice for himself, and the money that they've stolen or the items that they sold as a result of the stealing, he will be able to get his money back, or something will happen to these guys for them to be punished, and punished clearly. He was also asked about the mother, or he even raised the issue that Senzo Meyiwa happened to be a family friend, and even after his death, he's still in touch with the mother. He called the mother also called, he provided for the mother, and this is not anything to compensate her or in any way, but he's someone that takes care of other people also. So helping Senzo's mom in times like this is not something to cover up anything. but he's just doing all the things that he's been doing. There are people that he does not even know in the past, but he helped them, and even his students here and there. Yes, that is the kind of person he is. So he said that even after the interview, he can decide to call the mom of Senzo Meyiwa. Yes, that's a very beautiful one. But let's see how this case will pan out when it comes to the trial of his own children. Yes, it's a very interesting case, and we'll be here to bring you blow by blow account when it comes to this case. But for the record, he said that his son can be arrested or considered as a thief and a criminal when it comes to things like this, as well as his son is a drug addict, but he's not a murderer. That one he can attest to it. But one thing that he forgot was, or he's still forgetting, is once the person is a drug addict, that person is capable of doing anything, including the murder. But it's just an allegation. But we are hoping and praying that this whole case, the two cases about his son and the trial, as well as linking it to the killing of Senzo Meyiwa, whose trial is ongoing, everything will be brought down to successful end so that Senzo Meyiwa will also get justice one day. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, kindly subscribe to this channel. One Forum News for the best when it comes to security and crime, for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents. We'll be here to analyze and digest everything for your understanding. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you.